I would not recommend this for my oily girlies. Hey to my glam family, it's your girl, Andrea Marie. So in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing a couple of new makeup products that came out. If you haven't seen my previous video, I got 2 items that I wanted to try out with you guys today. And here are the products that I bought. So this is the E.L.F Power Grip Matte Primer. And this is the new Maybelline foundation that gives you a luminous finish and a matte finish as well. So I'm very excited to try both of these and give you guys my honest review. So with that being said, stay tuned. All right, you guys, so let's review this matte primer first. So I'm going to read the details on the back so you guys can have a clue of what's going on here. So it says the Power Grip Matte Primer. With all the signature makeup stick of the OG Power Grip, this mattifying primer is infused with lemon myrtle blend to help reduce the look of excess oil and shine, creating a smooth finish while gripping makeup for long-lasting wear. And then they give you directions. It said, use fingertips to apply and pat into the skin, allow it to set for 30 seconds to absorb and activate grip prior to makeup application. So that is the details about this primer. So I'm currently on the Ulta website. I want to read the most helpful positive review and the most helpful critical review so we can get other people's insight about it before we try it out, okay? Let's go ahead and read the most helpful positive review. It has 5 stars. It says, great dupe for Milk Hydro Grip, which I never used that before. I did my usual skincare before priming and compared the E.L.F on my left to the Milk in my right. I couldn't tell the difference. Okay, so I personally, again, haven't used the Milk Hydro Grip Primer before, so I wouldn't know. And let's go ahead and read the most helpful critical review, which it has 2 stars. Okay. It said, it isn't long lasting and creases. Oh, wow. I love the Mint Melt Primer and heard of this new one. I bought it as I finished my Mint Melt one. This crease does badly under my eyes. Along with that, my makeup did not last long and it was all over my face mask. I'm going back to the Mint Melt Primer. Honestly, the Mint Melt Primer is the best. I will stock up on the Mint Melt one as sadly it's limited edition. I would rather recommend the Mint Melt Primer rather than this one. Okay, so we got a couple insights about this primer and we're going to see for myself if I like it or not. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up the primer. And this is what it looks like. It's in a black tube, and of course it got the details back here as well, the directions and everything. And okay, so I got to peel this off. It got like a little seal to it, so you just got to peel that off. And let's see what it looks like here. So it's kind of like a clear silicone based, as you can see. I'm going to apply it right here. I'm gonna have to apply some more. So it feels very thick, very silicone based. I can definitely feel that. And it glides on very smoothly as well. And it's giving me a nice little glow too. So I'm gonna apply some more because I need as much as I can. So I'm gonna apply some more here. The texture, it feels jelly and creamy at the same time, if that makes sense. But it does look a whole lot similar to like the Power Grip Primer with the blue and the pink one. It does feel quite similar to that. But it's not as sticky as those. And they said to pat it. Okay, it does feel a little sticky. Let me see how sticky it is. Yeah, it's sticky. It is sticky. So this is what it's looking like on my face. It gives me a nice little glow at the same time. So I'm gonna let that sit for a few minutes. And while we're doing that, let's go ahead and talk about the Maybelline foundation. This is Maybelline's new Superstay Lumi-Matte foundation, up to 30 hours, okay? I love the packaging, it's really cute. It got this nice purple lavender top. It says Superstay on the design on top, and it goes down to the glass bottle. So this is the standard size of the foundation that Maybelline offers. And I got the shade 330, okay? And to me, I really like the packaging. It's really cute, especially this lavender top here. And it's a pump as well. So that's what it looks like. So let's go ahead and read the most helpful positive review about this foundation. So this one is, of course, 5 stars. Perfect, lightweight, and long-lasting foundation. I am absolutely loving the Maybelline New York Superstay Lumi-Matte foundation in shade 250. It truly lives up to its claims of being lightweight, long-wearing, and breathable. The formula feels incredibly comfortable on my skin while providing great coverage that lasts all day without feeling heavy or cakey. What makes this foundation stand out is its luminous matte finish. It gives me the perfect balance of a soft matte look with just a touch of radiance, so my skin never looks flat or dull. Plus, it's infused with amino acids, which help keep my skin looking fresh and smooth throughout the day. I also love that it's sweat, water, and transfer resistant, a must for long days or special occasions. And with this vegan, non-comedogenic formula, it works beautifully on my sensitive skin without clogging pores or causing irritation. Overall, this is a fantastic foundation that provides light as air, long-lasting coverage while keeping my skin looking naturally radiant. I highly recommend it for anybody looking for a durable, comfortable, and flawless foundation. Okay, I like that. The most helpful critical review is 1 star. Ouch. I missed the old formula. Okay, someone is missing the old formula. I can't find the 30-hour Superstay Active Wear, so I decided to get this one. I'm going to have to look for a new everyday foundation. I was already doubting the foundation since it said Lumi-Matte. I'm really oily, so I need the matte finish, and oh no, this is definitely not matte at all. I would not recommend this for my oily girlies. I had to set my whole face with a powder, which I never did with a 30-hour Superstay Activewear. I also tried using my foundation mixing pigments since I always struggle with color matching, and this new foundation does not budge with trying to get it to my shade. I'm so sad they changed it to this new one. Now on to find a new foundation. Ouch, because I am oily. Very oily. All right, guys, so you guys heard the reviews, okay? So we're gonna put them to the test and see if I personally like it. Now, that negative review, when that person said that they're very oily, that's making me a little nervous. But, you know, I'm gonna give it a try, okay? We're going to see it. And I'm gonna go ahead and put some on the back of my hand here. Like that. Just a few pumps. And I'm going to use my flat foundation brush to warm it up on the back of my hand. I should have did my right hand instead because I'm left-handed. Just like that. And as you can see, it does got like a nice glow finish to it. So let me go ahead and apply some to my face. Like this. Yeah, it doesn't feel heavy either, which that is honestly a nice thing because your skin can breathe through this. I'm gonna apply some more here. So I had to switch hands so that way I could control with my left hand, because that's my strong hand. Compared to other foundations I use, this doesn't feel too heavy. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my foundation brush from Morphe. This is M104, which is one of their new brushes that they just came out with. And I'm planning to get other brushes too, like the brush set, so I can review those as well. And I'm going to just do patting motions like this. Just pat, pat, pat. I'm just shook of how just lightweight it is. Like, it feels like I don't even have any foundation on. Like, I barely put anything on. That's how it feels, literally. You see that finish? It does give you a nice glow. Now, if you have oily skin, then you might not like that. And now I'm wondering, because I'm planning on doing a wear test, so I'm gonna give you guys an update, like maybe for up to 6 to 8 hours, 7 to 8 hours or whatever. Give you guys some updates of how it's going, because I don't know how long this is gonna last. They claim it's 30 hours, but for someone with oily skin, I don't think it's gonna last that long unless you packing it on with powder, but we gonna see. So it can build up to medium to full coverage, depending on how much coverage that you want, which that is a good thing. And according to the Ulta website, it does say that it is suitable for all skin types, even sensitive skin. And then according to the formula, it is sweat resistant, water resistant, and transfer resistant, okay? Very interesting. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup. I'm not gonna do too much. I'm just gonna do my concealer, bronzer, and powder, and that's about it. So don't go anywhere, because I'll be right back. All right, guys, so I am back. I finished the rest of my makeup. It's just plain and simple for today. So I wanted to tell you guys the price points for both of these products. So this one, this matte primer is for $10, and this foundation is $15, which is $14.99. But it's $15 when you round it up. So those are the price points. Are they worth it? We're gonna find out. What we're gonna do is, because I got a few things I gotta do, because I gotta clean my room, gotta do laundry, and just simply just go throughout the day like I always do. And let's be realistic. Not everybody wear makeup for 30 hours, okay? Let alone 24. Shoot, 10 is more realistic. So I'm gonna come back in a few hours around like, what? 8, 9, 10 o'clock. Let's do 9 o'clock. So it is 1:54 p.m., which is close to 2 o'clock. So maybe in a few hours, I'll update you guys to see how well it's going. And then around like 9 o'clock tonight, I'm gonna give you guys my final thoughts and see how well it looks. And we're just gonna test it out and see if this foundation, along with this matte primer, is going to make it last long. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in a few hours. All right, you guys, so it is 5:26 p.m. I hope you guys can see that time, 5:26 p.m. I'm gonna go ahead and go in front of my window so you guys can see what's going on here. What is going on under my eye? Don't mind that. I think it's just the powder. Don't worry about that. So far, the foundation is doing well. There's no oil seeping through or anything. I feel like that matte primer definitely helped out a lot. Let me see if anything is transferring. I could barely notice anything as of right now. In a few more hours, I'm going to do my final thoughts. Since it is claimed that the formula is sweat resistant, water resistant, and transfer resistant, we're gonna put that to the test as well in a few hours, because eventually I'm going to take my foundation off. So yeah, that'll be a great time to do that. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in a few more hours. We're gonna do my final update. All right, you guys, so I am back. It is 10 o'clock, well, 10:01. So it's 10:01 p.m. and this is what it's looking like for 8 hours. You can still see the luminous finish to it. Honestly, I can't tell if it's just oily or it's just that radiance finish, especially on my forehead area. It doesn't feel oily. It does transfer a little bit, but my forehead doesn't feel oily at all. So yep, this was all for 8 hours. Before I share my final thoughts, I want to do a couple of tests just to test out the foundation a little bit more. We're going to try and see if it's transfer proof, okay? So I got a paper towel right here, this paper towel, and I'm just going to press on this side of my face, and we're going to see if it transferred to the paper towel. Take my earrings off, and here we go. Nice press. A little bit. It transferred just a little bit, but it's not very noticeable. Let me do my forehead area. Nice press. Okay, that's not bad. All right, let me go ahead and do the other side. Nothing. So there is like a little bit, but you can barely see it. So I take that as a good thing. Now the formula also say that it is waterproof. So let's say, for instance, I accidentally spray myself with water, just like this. Woo! Let's see if it's waterproof. It does transfer a little bit with the water, but it's not as bad, okay? Let me show y'all so y'all could see. So that is all I want to know. So let me share my final thoughts. I'll be honest, I actually really do like both of these products. I feel like if you put these two together, especially if you're oily, it will help control the shine a little bit more. I feel like if you're using like another primer that is not for oily skin, then it might not work. But I feel like if you use like a matte primer like this, for example, that will give you more security, especially since it's more of a matte primer, so it's going to mattify your face. And since the foundation does have a matte finish to it at the same time, it could top it off as well. So you can have enough control when it comes to the shine for your oiliness. And just basically using the right primer to help prep for that foundation is key. But everybody experience is different, so comment down below if you tried it. Are you interested in trying this foundation or the primer or both? I'll be glad to hear your thoughts, whatever thoughts you have in mind. Thank you guys so much for watching this review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys have a blessed day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.